Welcome back. This is Wisconsin Shoe Guy. And today we're going to do an unboxing of a new pair of shoes, and this is in shell cordovan, very much like the one in the middle. Now, if you look at the two shoes here on the left, they are the same shoe, but I made a difference in this one, which I did in shell cordovan, where I did it with this Norvegese stitching. Now, unfortunately, the maker decided that they were going to have this huge toe iron going all the way around. So the shoes came out with a look that I'm not necessarily that fond of. I prefer the toe iron to be, a little bit tighter, like these, which are on a rubber sole, or like these, which are also on leather. Now, what I did, these are on, they have a toppy, but they're still a leather sole. Now, what I did though is I said, these two shoes are pretty similar, got a different toe, obviously a different material, different color, but I wanted to do something as I looked at this where I tried to do a different last, have a really different look. And so these are on the 27495 last, and this is on the 946 last, and I thought, what if we have this last for the new split toes instead of these. Now, it's always a bit of a question whenever you're doing this, because as you do an MTO, you've got to kind of picture what it's going to look like, because it's not like they have pictures of, hey, this is what that shoe will look like in that last. So I sent pictures of this shoe and the other shoe that I have on the 946 to a group of guys who are in the group that decided to do this, some of them very experienced, and they all agreed that that would be an interesting try. Now look at this last. It's got a very square toe, has very high sides, where this has the sides, but much more of a rounded toe as you look at it. So that has a very distinct look to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these out here so you can kind of see them at the same time. And now we're going to get into the unboxing itself. Now, this is Enzo Bonafe, or Bonafe. It's through Solgarb. Solgarb usually provides the shell cordovan. They seem to have an unlimited supply of all kinds of different shell cordovan. And for this, we went with this bronze shell cordovan, which is like an antique green. It's not quite like a racing car green, but it's very close. Just an absolutely beautiful shoe. You can see I did the same kind of waist, like a Japanese style waist where it gets wider. Okay, I like the way that looks. Not a fiddle, so if you look at this, this has more of a fiddle to it. This one, sorry about that, has more of this one. Right, so again, it's trying to keep it where we're looking at something different. Now, let's look at that toe. See, it has the same toe as this one, where it's just got that beautiful shape to it. Beautiful there. This is a little bit more elongated than this one. Here, see? Not much, a little bit, but you can look at that toe iron. It's very tight. Now, they do a lot of very nice finishing on Enzo shoes, and I'm really pleased with it. Now, when part of the reason that I was very disappointed in this pair was not just the way that the toe iron came out, but look at the details here on how the leather just kind of sticks out, and it's just not very clean. And this has actually got some discoloration to it. You can see it kind of flapping around there. It just doesn't look good. And I was actually thinking maybe I was going to have to give Enzo Bonafe a break and not do any more. But now, with these and this look, I think I may just have to change my tune and do that. Now, this is an adjusted last foot. My right foot is a little bit, I went down a size from my others and went a little bit on the wider side with just the one foot. They call that putting a feather on the toe when they're lasting it, so that I have a little bit of extra room. So here we are. look at that. Beautiful, beautiful shoe. And, you know, you see the coloration. This is shell cordovan, so this color is a little darker than that. You can see some variations as you go through. And this will look even different in the sunlight. But this really, really looks super, super clean. So very excited about it. Great to see. I'm as excited about these as I was about my boots, which, you know, are the classic Ballway. And just super excited that Enzo can remain on my list because I do like the work that they do. For the most part, just wasn't real satisfied with this particular pair of shoes. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and appreciate your patience with the new camera. I'm using my iPad for filming. When I use my personal phone, it just simply has a sound problem. Not my personal phone, my other, I have two personal phones. So my spare phone has a sound problem with the camera, and my personal phone, my new one, I had to send in to have replaced. So such is life. Do appreciate the patience though, so that you're able to see these unboxings as they go. Thanks again for watching.